Hello Libra, this is Tan from Artemis Oracle doing your April 2025 reading to see what good is coming toward you for April 2025. I hope you're doing well today. Let's see what messages we get for you. That is for your highest and greatest good, Libra. Once again, this is Tan from Artemis Oracle. Okay, you have the Strength card underneath the deck. So from what I see here, you have the Seven of Wands with the Death card. That's indicating that there was some type of ending that you're currently recovering from, that you're taking a break from. You're isolating yourself, but more so for self-care purposes. You may be going through some type of change or transformation. There may have been some sort of ending or a cycle change right now. And right now you're at this point where you're resting, you're recovering, and you are essentially preparing yourself, but you're also keeping guard for anything that may disturb your peace. But it looks like you're going to be heading into this may be a work situation or some project or team dynamic, or maybe you're going to be working with somebody this month in April, working on a project. Maybe it's a passion project, something that you were thinking about doing since you were a child, and now as an adult you're considering pursuing, or you've already started making the efforts. You may have already found people to help you with the project itself to get the ground running. But right now you have the Page of Cups and the Five of Wands, so that it's showing that you're going to be faced with some competition, but you're going to receive an offer that is good, that's going to be conducive to whatever's conducive to whatever project you're working on, but it's also going to kind of give you an edge over the competition that you may be facing. So with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups showing up, it's indicating that you're going to be having some options, and some of them you may be having to turn down because they're not necessarily what fulfill you. But since you are so distracted on, creating what it is you're doing, and, putting in the work, making yourself stand out against the crowd, you may be a bit distracted. Maybe something new is going to come, and it's going to come unexpectedly while you're working on other things. But I would say don't allow yourself to feel some sort of disappointment, with whatever progress you're making you haven't seen. But it's showing that you're going to be standing out against the crowd. You're going to be faced with some competition, and you're going to have options about what your next move is. Now, if this is regarding a relationship, I feel like I want to clarify something. I want to clarify this. Okay. I'm clarifying the Death card. Clarify the Death card for Libra. Okay. So it seems like you were up in your head about something. You may be dealing with a Scorpio, or you may have Scorpio in your chart. If this is a romantic relationship or a partnership, that you're maybe showing up as the Empress, which is your energy. You have this idea to create something. You have this idea that you want to birth into reality, but you have been faced with a lot of chatter, like maybe people not supporting you, but you are resolute and moving forward, and you're blocking out anybody who isn't in support of your endeavors. You're anybody who doesn't support you and is trying to dissuade you from moving forward with your project. You're blocking them out. You're very focused on what you want to do. So that's where this Death is. You may be ending any conversations, discussions, or even communications. You are ending communications with those people who aren't, or at least about what this project is, what your baby is. You possibly are pregnant, or you're going to find out you're pregnant. So you're gonna, with the Ace of Swords, it's like you're gonna find out that you're pregnant. So if that's something you want, congratulations. But if it's something that's surprising, it's gonna be a little bit overwhelming for you because it's something that you didn't expect. And you may be trying to figure out exactly how you want to move forward with that. You know, do you want to remain pregnant or possibly end the pregnancy? I know that's a little macabre, but I don't, from what I don't think it's ending for some reason. I don't think that's what it is, though. I think it's a project. You could possibly be pregnant. It comes out at the wrong time, but you know, it's probably something that you've wanted. But if it's not that, that's the side message. So take it as it resonates. So if you're not someone who can get pregnant, then that isn't for you. Your baby could actually be a project, you know, something that you want to create, something that you're starting from scratch. You know, that it's an idea that came to your mind, but moving forward has been a bit stressful. But it's like you're ending the stress and you're centering yourself, centering your mind, your body, your spirit, so that you can prepare yourself for moving forward with this project that you're working on, you know. Also, Three of Pentacles with the Six of Cups, it also indicates that you may be working with someone from the past, maybe someone that you knew when you were younger, or knew, yeah, when you were younger. You could be one as a child, or maybe when you were a teenager or a young adult, depending on your age right now, because the person in the card looks like he could be between 30 plus years old. You know, he's matured. You know, I'm not sure if that's the same dog, because I don't think dogs can live that long, but he looks mature. He looks older. So you may be working with somebody that you've known for a long time, essentially, is what I mean. But another thing I wanted to clarify for you was the Page of Cups and the Five of Wands. Page of Cups and Five of Wands. I mean, this is supposed to be something good. So let's look good with the Five of Wands and the Page of Cups. Five of Wands and the Page of Cups. Okay, you got 3 cards. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because what a page is a messenger. They bring in a message of, it could be a emotional gesture, it could be emotional not outbursts. Hopefully it's not an outburst, because it's supposed to be something good. So maybe somebody may be expressing emotions to you, and they may have been fighting the urge to express these emotions to you, but now they're having the hope, the faith that when they communicate this to you, that you will accept it, you know. From what I see, it could also be that this message that you're receiving, that you have been conflicted about receiving, you know, it was like maybe you submitted an application and it's for a competitive position, or for a competitive grant or loan or something of that effect, or scholarship, right? You are finally going to get news about it, and it's going to be something that is going to be like a wish fulfillment, and it's going to come very quick. The decision is going to come unexpectedly, but it's going to allow you to feel like you can move forward with your plans, that you can be at ease, you know, so that you can put down your guard and you can really like be really ready to invest, to move forward with your plans, and to really start seeing growth, and or starting to put in efforts that will allow you to see growth in whatever it is that you're working towards. Now, Four of Cups and Seven of Cups. Because the Four of Cups is like, it's about being, you know, tired, bored, and discontent. But then something's going to come forward to you. And with the Seven of Cups, that's, you know, it's like you're going to be faced with options for yourself. Yeah, you're going to be thinking about the future with the Two of Wands, about how to move forward. With the Seven, the Chariot. I'm sorry, the Chariot. I had to say seven. I don't know, for some reason I said 7. So you got 7, 7 twice. So you may be seeing 77. Okay. Oh, well, we got 7, 7, 7 with the Seven of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the 7 with the Chariot. Okay, so that may be, and that's what's that word? It's a good omen, basically. It's a good omen. Okay, one more for Four Cups and 7 of Cups. Oh, 7. Oh, wow. We got 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be moving forward strategically. You're going to be considering your options with the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. You know, like whatever this offer is, it's going to come in and it's going to brighten your day. You see how the color changes in the card? So when this offer comes in, it's going to change your outlook. It's going to bring brighter days, lighter days, sunnier days, more vivid and bright, brilliant days for you. And then with the Seven of Cups, it's like you're going to have these options that you're going to have to make a decision. And it's going to require you to think about the future. Think about what option, how you're going to move forward. And when you make that decision, it's going to require a lot of strategy on your part, because the Seven of Swords is about strategy. It's about Seven of Swords tends to have a negative connotation, but it's about being strategic, making strategic moves. It's about moving in the cover of silence, you know, not sharing, basically not sharing what you're doing, you know, keeping your business to yourself, only letting people who are involved in the process and are as invested in the process or the project as you are. They're the only ones that are going to know about this, you know, so that you're going to be able to come to a decision with whoever it is that you need to confer with, if it's a team dynamic, or with your partner of some sort, or partners, and you're going to be able to move forward and, you know, keep your trade secrets, whatever it is you're trying to do. But you're going to be seeing some positive movement. You're going to receive positive news with a project that you're birthing, something that you feel very passionate about, something that you love, but also something that you want to protect because it's basically a part of you. And with Seven of Wands having her solar plexus light up and then the womb being light up. So solar plexus and sacral chakra, this is something that you're creating, and it's something that that you feel very passionate and are confident that it can be successful for you. So that's what I'm seeing there. Okay. So let me get your witchcraft message. What's the witchcraft message for Libra for April 2025? What's the witchcraft message for Libra for April 2025? So if pregnancy, birth, creation, you know, it could be a baby, it could be your project, your idea, your business, starting something brand new. That side message, you know, like if you are wanting to have a baby, or you may be getting news about a pregnancy too, that's another side message. Okay, flying broom. I can let go of my mistakes. So I think in the past that you've experienced some sort of disappointment, but now you're learning from your mistakes. You're learning from your mistakes and not allowing them to hold you back, and not allowing. Maybe in the past you allowed other people's opinions to deter you from going towards the things that you wanted to do, pursuing your passions or going towards the things you are passionate about. But you learned that it's your best bet is just to keep your business to yourself and only let the invested parties who are on the same page with you, share the same passion and vision. They're the only ones that are going to be a part of this process with you. So you learn not to share your business. So you know, you learned that it's better just to keep things to yourself. Okay. What's the Divine Masters message for April 2025? Oh, Sake. Cosmic power. Unlimited potential, sacred mission, initiation. So whatever it is that you're working towards, it's already being initiated. Whatever your life purpose, whatever your mission, your goal is being initiated. And because it's, you know, like here with the Seven of Wands, it's about you holding something sacred, holding sacred space for yourself or for what it is that you're trying to create, that you're bringing into life. So whatever it is going to have unlimited potential for you. You're going to have so many options, and you're going to know exactly how to move forward and choosing what will work for your vision, or at least collaboratively if you're working with other people. It could also be a mission that you have that could be where you're working for other people, or you're working for other people, or you're helping other people. What's the Divine Animal Oracle card for Libra? Oh, wow. This is beautiful because Libra, you're ruled by Venus and beauty. Beauty, swan, right there. I want to read the card for you. Oh, where's the book at? I have it right here, just in case. Swan is 20. Let's see. Beauty is all around us if we care to observe it. The natural world provides so much of it. However, remember, beauty is highly subjective. Love yourself first and know yourself. Look for your beauty, for the beauty in the situation. Ask and your questions will be answered. Okay. So hopefully this reading would somewhat answer some of your questions. Okay. So yeah, there's beauty all around you. You know, it's like knowing yourself, knowing the beauty within you. And that's probably what you're doing. You're defending that beauty within you. You're defending your confidence, your self-confidence, your ability to bring something beautiful into this world. Okay, I'm only going to take the first one. Destiny. Destiny. You got the Destiny Talisman card. When I think of this, it just reminds me of a knight. It seems like you have the key to success. You have the key. You have the solution. You have the knowledge. You know, whatever, like this thing that you have, it's like you're going to be uncaging yourself in a way, because the figure has a cage around his chest. So this thing that you're passionate about, that you want to birth, it's like now you're going to be releasing it into the world. Okay. Social limitations and negative bias trick our subconscious into believing we are not able to achieve our dreams. It's even people telling you you're not able to achieve your dreams. We are taught to hide our unique nature to fit into the environment around us. And that's probably what you realize, that you can't, the people around you aren't that supportive, you know. Those coping skills keep us safe and acclimated to avoid danger. You know, it could be also ego, you know. But they rob us of the power of positive manifestation. By training the mind to pay attention to the positive, we feed our subconscious mind the belief that we can create our destiny and propel ourselves forward. Our minds can be free when we use this key that we've carried on our back all along. We own the power to change the narrative. And yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. You know, you could have these negative thoughts within yourself, within your own mind. But it could be negative thoughts, negative people not believing in you in the past, and you blocking them out is allowing you to unlock your destiny. It's allowing you to move forward and to go towards your purpose. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, if this reading resonates, because that's the most important thing. If this reading resonates with you, please comment, share, subscribe to Artemis Oracle. My name is Tin. I am your reader. I'm wishing you a lovely, amazing, abundant April 2025, Libra. Take care. Bye.